What's up everybody? I wanted to follow up on my XT-20 review. In that XT-20 review, I filmed the review with the XT-20 and the autofocus seemed to be hunting quite a bit. So I wanted to walk you through the modes that this has for autofocus, both for audio and for video. And the biggest difference between this and the XT2 is the XT2 allows you to fine tune the autofocus a lot more. There are 6 presets on the XT-20. I'm going to show you those 6 presets here. And what we're going to do is start with one, which is what it's on right now, and walk through each of those modes and see how they work just specifically for video. And you can see in the menu here, it tells you a little bit about each of the modes and what they can do. So again, we're starting with mode 1 and we're just going to do some autofocus testing. It seems like right now the autofocus is not hunting. So we'll do just some quick autofocus tests. And face detection is off in mode 1. I don't even believe that you can turn it on. You can see it will focus quickly on my hand and then back to my face. And I don't see any hunting like I did in that first video. The first video I actually had it set to number 5. So there's clearly a difference. Number 5 is for fast moving subjects, but we'll go through each one of those. So this is the 18 to 55 kit lens, f2.8, f4. We're at f2.8 right here. And the autofocus seems to be fairly fast and accurate and doesn't seem to be hunting at all. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to mode 2 and then we'll run through the same settings and the same test from mode 2. So this is mode 2 and this mode 2 is really made to track subjects. And again, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of hunting. It does seem like the focus is pretty fast. It does seem to be tracking me fairly well. So this mode might be something that you use for a video like this. If you have a product, a camera that you're holding or something, you might want to focus in on the camera and then back to you. And this seems to do a pretty good job again without any of the hunting. So this is certainly another mode that you could consider when you're doing video. Again, this is the 18 to 55 kit lens. We're at f2.8. ISO 200, and this is custom AF mode 2, which is really made for tracking, to ignore the background and track the subject, and it seems like it's doing a really good job. I'm going to go ahead and switch over now to mode 3 and we'll come back and see what mode 3 looks like. And here we are now in mode 3. It's supposed to be for accelerating and decelerating subjects. So something that's coming fast at the camera, then moving back. It should do a decent job tracking it like it's doing with my hand here. I'll go back to my face. And again, this doesn't seem like it's hunting much either. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. Pardon my ugly mug right in your face, but it does seem to be doing a good job. And the focus doesn't seem to be hunting like it was in that video. That's mode 3. We'll switch over to mode 4 again. This is all, they're all with the same settings. The camera's set up exactly the same, except I'm changing the custom AF mode. And we're going to check out mode 4 and we'll come right back. We're in mode 4 now, and that's for a suddenly appearing subject. So let's see how that does. Looks like it's doing pretty well. Just do a quick regular test. My hand to my face, it seems really snappy in this mode actually. So again, this is mode 4. It's supposed to be for suddenly appearing subjects. It has a skier on there, you'll see that. This seems to be, again, doing a pretty good job. And we're at f2.8, so fairly narrow depth of field. Yeah, and it seems like there's almost zero hunting here, at least from what I can see on the monitor. So we're going to go into mode 5 now, and we'll come back and see what mode 5 looks like. Okay, I just realized I made a mistake. I said there were 6 modes. There are 5. So this is mode 5, and this is the mode that I had the camera set in when I did that initial video. And again, the link will be in the description. And there seemed to be a lot of hunting. And I can see it here. it does seem to be hunting more than the others, and this is supposed to be for basically erratic subjects. So this probably isn't one, unless you're on a wildlife safari, that you would necessarily use for video. I think this one's probably would be more useful in photo mode, but this is mode 5, and again, there are only 5 modes, not 6. Let's see if it hunts a little bit here. Does seem like it's hunting a little bit. It's really hard to tell on the small monitor, but I think it might be. I'm going to go back and review this. Yeah, you can see it's hunting a little bit there. So this is, again, a mode that you might only use for photo. I just wanted to show you the different modes and show you how they work. I would probably, in my videos in the future, if I use this XT-20 for filming, probably use mode 1 or 2. It seemed like mode 2 worked really well. So you have all these modes, you can go back and look at them again and see which one you think would look best for your particular video application. This is Phil with Bowl City Pictures. Thanks so much for taking the time to view this video. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please click on that bell icon. That will allow you to get all of the updates as soon as they hit. So when a new video is published, you'll get a notification saying that it's published. Also, I'll have links to the equipment that I used in the description below. If this was helpful, if the video was helpful and you do end up buying something from this video, please consider using those links. It doesn't cost you any extra. We get a few pennies on the dollar and it will help support the channel. Phil with Bowl City Pictures. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.